Okay, when we talk about wait time, and I don't hear that term out in the public school system, but I know exactly what it is. Wait time is the length of time a teacher allows to pass after the teacher or a student says something before the teacher says something. So perhaps you as a teacher would pose a question, and then you pause and you give the students time to think about it. They then hopefully respond after a certain amount of time is given. The way I've always handled wait time in my classroom is I would pose a question, I'd give them time to think, and if no one could come up with the answer, I guess it would be playing a game of giving hints to the answer and trying to lead them down the road to think about what the answer could be. So I would be giving them some hints along the way. However you handle wait time is very important. The students benefit tremendously simply from being given a little time to think. You can imagine even if I quizzed you on things you already know and you felt rushed, my guess is you'd be so nervous you wouldn't know what to say. And even though you know the answers, you couldn't think of it quick enough. So make sure that you're giving the students long enough to be thinking about it and come up with an answer. Now, I have taken my classes to a school a few semesters ago, and a teacher was nice enough to let us come in and just watch what she was doing in her classroom, and she had wait time going on, but too long. It was that awkward silence, and my students were kind of looking around like, okay, somebody needs to help them. She wasn't giving any clues. It was just standing there. Now, there's a time where it becomes more of a waste of instructional time. So if they don't get it within, just a minute or so, a couple minutes, you'll have to get that feel, but you should start giving hints. Try to remind them, help them recall it by remember we talked about this yesterday? Brian said Mary was at the pencil sharpener. Remember we decided as a group, however it is, help them get to the right answer, because there's nothing... There's no better feeling in the classroom than when you allow your students to have a victory with being able to come up with the right answers. Students may sometimes benefit from rapid fire drill and practice to learn information and skills to automaticity. We're going to talk about automaticity in just a few minutes. Rapid fire drill would be in practice would maybe be a minute math, where you have a bunch of problems and they have to try to come up with the answers, correct answers as they can in a minute. There's times for all of that, but you know as well as I do, sometimes the thought process takes a little bit longer. When our instructional goals include more complex processing of ideas and issues, a longer wait time may give both our students and us the time needed to think through an item or think through a concept. When teachers use wait time, it allows students more time to respond to a question. The effects of using wait time is the students are more likely to answer the question. So give them plenty of time. There's an example of wait time right there if you'd like to look at it. Tell me what you think about wait time.